remember distinctly. Oh, okay. All right, we're going to start over. Sorry. Oh. Okay, no problem. May not be the same, but close enough. Oh, I know, Kathy. Yeah. Okay, we're going to start over. So, um, wonderful lady. Wonderful lady. She sent me in her application, and she had, well, first off, I didn't mention this before. She had mentioned she wanted to do an adoption with FFRC. So when I sent her the invitation to come, I said that we'll put you in a room, and then I'll take in as many of the kitties that are available. Well, she quickly wrote me back, and she said she really didn't want to do a kitten. She wanted to do an adult. So my first thought was Beauty. And so because Trill is already on hold, and we're holding yet on Zastria, and also she has to be spayed. And then I did just find out though that we're going to put our Bengal Marty up for adoption too. But when Bobby and I went into Palmart, and I said that Beauty's in there, Beauty always meets me at the door, always, with a chirp and a trill, and just such a happy cat. And she come right over to us, and she was lovey-dovey on my legs like she always is. And I kept thinking to myself, go over to her. And all of a sudden, Beauty looked over there and saw this lady, and she went right over to her, and she loved on her and rubbed on her and chirped on her and did all the right things. And this lady just could not resist, so she wanted to take Beauty home. And Beauty did come from that abandoned home that was so dirty. We took 8 or 9 kitties and cats from there, but I remember distinctly that when we went into this house, we brought the carriers with us, and we put them on the floor, and I opened up the doors, and Beauty was right there, met us at the door, and as soon as we opened up the crates, she went in. It was like, I'm out of here. Get me out of here. So I shut it and locked it, and her next drop off was here then. So then what happened when it was time to go, today we opened up the crate door, and I hadn't done this. I was planning on bringing her over here, but she went in, and her mama, her new mama to be, latched the door, and it was like, I'm not going to make her come out of there. She knows something as wonderful is going to happen. So the cool thing about Beauty is she was the mama to Bryant, and Bryant was adopted last week. And so Beauty chose herself to be over in Palmart, and actually the other day I thought she was up here, but we couldn't find her. And here she had made her way back to Palmart after I had deliberately brought her up here, trying to tell her she had to get used to things up here. Well, she didn't want to. So she's been back there. She's been the Palmart store cat. But she's been so funny the last few days. There's a rug. It's one of those rugs, they're only about this big, and we tossed it on the floor, and that has been a big play mat for Beauty. She'll start from the other side of the room and wiggle and go, and she dives right under it and throws the rug all over. And then if you put her toys on there, she goes even crazier. So of course we had to send her rug home with Beauty and her toys that had the little squeaky things in there. So she went home. She's going to be a Defiance kitty cat, and very well cared for. She's not going to have any other cats there, which will be to her liking. She does and is okay with Janie, and in her house before here she did have a couple little dogs, I was told, so she's fine with the doggies. So Beauty has a home, and we'll let Lynette know. Yeah. All right, I'm happy. Anytime, especially we can move out adults is bonus. Yeah, she did good. All right, thanks, folks. I'll go get her things caught up here and get her marked. Here's her picture when she first came. And I just sent a note to Donna that I needed her pictures here. Donna always takes pictures for me. There she is. And isn't she a beauty? Her eyes match her fur color. This is how she was over in Pallmart. She was, well, you silly thing. She was always on the desk. Yesterday I was doing a bunch of mask orders, and I had just unhooked them all because I hook up my mask orders individually for their order, and I unhooked them so I could get them ready to mail. She got up there and all the masks, so we had to start over again. And here's another one of her. She's just a really nice kitty. Yep, looks like Bryant. There you go. All right, thank you, folks. Appreciate y'all so very much. We'll get her paperwork ready, or done, I should say. So happy for her.
Yeah, really.
Yep.
That litter over there, I cleaned it out. Is it okay just